first. Go ahead.
Hey, Aaron, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the offensive line has been completely dominant all season. They've done such a great job of not only protecting the quarterback, but for you guys in the run game, can you just talk about what kind of just big part that they've been able to do and be so dominant to break open big holes for you?
Definitely. They set the tone. It all starts with them. They come out, they're physical, and then they make it easy for us to do our jobs, opening up holes for us to run through, not having to second guess ourselves. You know, it's just big, as big and clear as day, and you can put your foot in the ground and just run straight through them. And so it all starts up front for us, and they've been doing a great job all year.
Mark Daniels, go ahead.
Hey, Aaron, got me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Aaron, I think we talked last week about, when you went up against the Rams, real penetrating D, that it might be best to just go right at them between the tackles. Could that be the same thing applying with these two linebackers rather than, having them chase down wide zone runs the way they did in October?
I think so. Yes, sir. Similar. They're two good linebackers, fast, who can move and athletic. So, you just got to get up to them and get your hands on them before they get moving.
Bill Huber, go ahead.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Great, thanks. When it's December, January, and the field is what it is, it's obviously different. Is that advantage offense an advantage for a guy like you?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm used to the field. I know where I'm going. I know where I want to go. So I think I have the advantage. And like I said, it's our home field. We know exactly what it is out there when we get out there.
Reese Van Haften, go ahead.
Aaron, we talk about your talent and everything like that, but I'm going to take a different direction here. How did you end up becoming a running back and becoming the player you are today?
A lot. My God, family, coaches along the way, teammates who continue to push me and help me get better. And then I think it's also a want to. You gotta want to be great. You gotta want greatness. You gotta want to be you gotta want to improve every day. And that's the mentality I have. Just never satisfied. Just continue to get better every day until you're the greatest.
Ryan Wood, go ahead.
We talk about that Bucs defensive front and what Todd Bowles does in his pass rush scheme. I mean, obviously Aaron got sacked 4 times there in week 6, but nobody in the league's been close to shutting down the run the way that they have. Nobody's within 10 yards per game in the regular season. How different? I know you just got done with the 3rd-ranked rush defense in the league, and you guys had a good game. How different is this defensive front when it comes to the run?
I mean, they're just like last week, penetrating. They got athletes up there who are pretty athletic, who can run as well, who can get after the quarterback and stop the run. So, I mean, they have good guys up there, but we just got to come out and execute and be physical as well.
Lori Nickel, go ahead.
Hey, Aaron, I wondered if you actually love running in the snow for football reasons. I know your personality is kind of open to any challenge, but if there's a football advantage. And secondly, do you ever hesitate, though, to put on those longer cleats because they might slow you down a little bit? Or do you ever debate that a little bit before you make an equipment change?
If it snows and it's a lot of snow, you kind of got to go into the thicker ones so that snow doesn't chuck up underneath your feet. So I have made that change before. And the snow, I don't mind it. It can slow you down a little. But, I mean, I don't mind it. Like I said, I know where I'm going and I know where I want to go. So I feel like I have an advantage.
Thank you.
Tom Silverstein.
Hey, Aaron, how difficult in terms of picking up blitzes is Todd Bowles' system, and especially from knowing exactly where a guy is coming? Are there instances where they're trying to get you to commit somewhere that maybe you're not supposed to commit, where you can't pick up a guy? Are there a lot of instances where they're trying to fool you, the back?
Oh, yes, sir. You do a lot of disguising as well. They do a good job. They do a good job of it. And I think that's just kind of understanding the scheme a little bit. But I mean, communication is just the biggest part of picking it up. You guys are all on the same page. You guys can't be wrong.
Mike Clemens, go ahead.
Hi, Aaron. What's your routine now these days, the night before a game, because of, protocol? Do you have your dinner at home and then get to the hotel? Do you like to visit with your guys, casual? Do you visit with coaches? What do you do tomorrow night at the team hotel so when you wake up Sunday morning, you feel great? Where you want to be?
I'll just go into my room, listen to a little music, and then say my prayers and go to sleep. I mean, with the rules and stuff, they really don't want you hanging out too much or with everybody. You gotta be safe. You still want to be able to play the game. So I just go and lay it down. We have meetings, of course, before we head to the hotel. So I do get to hang out with my teammates then.
Bill Huber.
Aaron, they're going to get their big defensive tackle Vita Vea back for this game. Does that matter to you? I mean, as a running back, do you care who's on the line, or are you just running and going wherever there's the opening?
I mean, you do notice when there's a player in there who can make plays. Of course, you got to be a little bit more conscious of that player. But at the same time, I just go and play football and try to make as many plays as I can.
Reese Van Haften.
Aaron, I'm going to take a different approach again. What personality trait do you think you bring to this team that sticks out more than any other player?
Underdog. I think that's my personality trait. Just been an underdog for so long, and just let it come out on the field and let it show.
Lori Nickel, go ahead.
One more follow-up. I wondered if the team ever has you go practice in the snow or precipitation, or if you've done it like individually, even on an off day on Tuesday, just for the feel of it. Thank you.
No, I've never done it just on an off day. I walk outside on an off day and get to feel how cold it is. But during a normal week, if it's snowing outside and we're playing outside, we'll practice outside. So if we're playing outside that week, we're practicing outside that week. Usually, no matter the weather, unless it's just really raining, pouring down like bad, we'll be outside.
Just a couple more. Tim Van Voren, go ahead.
Hey there, Aaron. Good afternoon. Aaron Rodgers was saying earlier today about you, he's always impressed that you get up after taking some real tough hits. How difficult are some of those hits to take and get up? And what kind of message do you send by getting up?
I can't hear him.
Sorry about
You
that.
got me, Aaron? Have me at all, Aaron?
Nope, he doesn't have you. Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Does anyone? We'll come back to you.
Now.
You got him? Okay, great. Go ahead, Tim.
Aaron, you okay, Aaron?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Okay, great. Hey, good afternoon. Aaron Rodgers was talking earlier today about how impressed he is when you get up after a tough hit. And I'm wondering how difficult it is sometimes to get up from those hits, and what kind of message do you send by getting up?
I don't think it's tough to get up. I mean, it's football. It's something I've been doing my whole life. I think some of the hits may sound harder than it actually is. Once you know how to take the hits and you know how to fall and like roll with them, it's not as bad. It's not actually as bad. But it's all a mentality. And, when you get up, you stand there and you let them know you're going to have to come harder than that. Or you stand up and like, all right, that's all you got. I'm coming all game. So it is a mentality thing, and just shows how tough I am, I guess, like A-Rod said.
Any more questions for Aaron? Doesn't look like it. All right, go ahead, Aaron. Thank you very